Namaskar everyone. Many of us would try to acquire the great qualities and try to get rid of the evil characteristics for a better life. However, if we know and practice the divine qualities and try to get rid of the demonic qualities, as mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, it would not only help us personally, it would also help the entire humanity. In the recent past, I started going through Bhagavad Gita, and a very big thanks to Dr. M.V.R. Sharma Garu, Dr. Harihar Garu for sharing the knowledge through our Veda Vedanta group. And also a big thanks to my beloved uncle and a renowned doctor, Dr. H.S. Palip, for sharing insights on Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter, name is Daivasura Sampath Vibhaaga Yogam. Lord Krishna explained to Arjuna about Daivi Sampada and Asuri Sampada. Usually, Sampada means wealth or the property. However, Lord Krishna called these characteristics or the qualities as Sampada or the wealth. Reason being, they are very important for the society and for the human beings. Lord Krishna has explained 26 divine characteristics to Arjuna in 3 different shlokas. If a person try to acquire those qualities, it would lead to the moksha, that is the eternal salvation, and he would be divine in nature. Lord Krishna has also explained about the Asuri Sampada, that is the demonic qualities, in 1 shloka. If a person practices those demonic qualities, it would lead to the deterioration, and also he would be continuously in materialistic bonding. So to lead a better life, we should try to acquire these divine qualities and try to get rid of these demonic qualities. What are those divine qualities? Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Abhayam Sattva Sanshuddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi Dhanandavascha Yajnascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam Ahimsa Satyamakrodhaha Tyagashantirapaishunam Daya Bhuteshvalo Luptum Mardavam Hrirajapalam Tejakshamadrutishaucham Adroho Natimanita. Abhayam. Abhayam means fearlessness. Fearlessness of even death also. How can it be possible? If a person knows the true knowledge, if he is detached from all the materialistic things, and if a person is following the dharma, then definitely he would be very confident because he knows the jnanam, he is knowledgeable, he is capable of handling any kind of obstacle in the way, and as he is detached to all these materialistic things, he is not going to lose anything. That is where this fearlessness is one of the great quality. Usually the great saints would have this quality. Sattva Samshuddhihi. Sattva Samshuddhihi means very clear and pure in our mind. That means there are no bad thoughts. That is a place where a person will not get nervous if he gets a failure, and he would not be over delighted if he gets a success. He would be a Sthita Prajna who is constantly maintaining the same kind of stature. Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi. Jnana means knowledge. Knowledge is about knowing the Paramatma or the God. So in Upanishads also it is said that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So if a person knows about the Paramatma, he would be practicing the knowledge whatever he has acquired, and this jnanam would be his integral part of the life. He would not think about anything else. This is the highest form. Dhanam. Dhanam means philanthropy or charity. Whatever we donate, it should be a sattvika dhanam or satpatra dhanam. This dhanam can be in multiple forms. It can be a monetary, or it can be food or clothes or medicine. It is in any form. However, it should be useful for the society. It should not be useful for some wrong deeds. So, Dhanam is our minimum social responsibility. Damaha means controlling of our senses. All our senses are senses to the body. We gain interest on things based on what we receive from our senses. So if we are able to control our senses, we can be victorious. We can get rid of all these arshad vargas, that is kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsaryas. Yajnaha. Yajnaha means sacrifice. There are pancha mahayajnas like Deva Yajnam, Pitru Yajnam, Bhuta Yajnam, Manushya Yajnam, Brahma Yajnam. That means respecting our parents, elders, God, and all the human beings. Caring the environment. Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is studying or listening about our swadharmam, our own dharmam. That means learning or listening to Vedas, Shastras, Puranas, or Itihasas, and also listening or reciting the stotras or hymns related to the Paramatma. By doing this, we will gain the knowledge. Tapaha. Tapaha means austerity. While performing our duties according to our dharma, or when we have a vision, while reaching that vision, we may come across so many obstacles. In spite of all those obstacles, if we are able to do the duties, that is tapaha. So we should be able to bear the pain and we should be able to complete our duty. So we should not get distracted by all those obstacles. Arjavam. Arjavam means it is straightforwardness. So whatever we think, we should speak, and whatever we speak, we should act. So right thought, right speech, and right action. So straightforwardness is very, very important in our day-to-day life. Ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence. We should not think about violence, we should not speak about violence, and we should not be part of any violence. Satyam. Satyam means we should always speak the truth, whatever we saw, whatever we heard, or whatever we experienced. Akrodhaha. Akrodhaha means we should be free from anger. How can we be free from anger? That means when you have control over your senses. When we control our senses, we can control our anger. Anger can be internal and external. First, we would be having an internal anger. If we control that internal anger, we cannot show the anger to the others. Tyagaha. Tyagaha means renunciation. Many saints do not have fear of death, reason being they have done the renunciation. That's why when we come across any saints, we recite Na karmana na prajaya dhane natyage naike amrutatva manashuhu. Because of renunciation, we can get moksha, that is the eternal salvation. Shantihi. Shantihi means peace or tranquility. Apaishanam means we should not find faults at others.
We should not talk bad about others.
Daya bhuteshu. We should be kind towards all the human beings or all the creatures in the world. Aloluptvam. Aloluptvam means if another person has some expensive materialistic object, we should not get influenced and we should not think that we should also get that materialistic object. We should be free from temptation from our senses. Mardavam. Mardavam means softness or gentleness in our thoughts, speech, and actions. We should not be harsh towards anyone. Hrihi is another divine quality. That means we should be shy towards doing the wrong deeds. We should always be inclined towards doing the good deeds. Achapalam is another divine quality. We should not be fickle. We should have a vision and we should work towards that. We should not be performing any useless activity. Tejaha. Tejaha means glorious or charismatic. If a person is exemplary or is having such kind of great quality, he can influence the others in doing the good things. Kshama. Kshama means we should be able to forgive. Dhrutihi is the other divine quality. Extraordinary courage. This is usually be a quality of Kshatriyas or the kings. Shaucham. Shaucham means cleanliness. Cleanliness should be internal as well as external. Outside cleansing can happen through bath, and internal cleansing will come by throwing away all the negative thoughts. Adroha means we should not harm others even in our thoughts, speech and actions. Natimanitaha. Na atimanitaha. That means we should not feel that we are great and we should always be respected by others. These are the 26 divine qualities which every one of us should try to learn, understand, imbibe and practice. It is very difficult to practice. However, even if we try to improve by 1% or 2% or 3% gradually, that would definitely lead to the betterment of our own as well as for the entire society. Lord Krishna also told about the bad qualities or the evil qualities which we should get rid of. What are those evil characteristics or the demonic qualities? Dambho darpobhimanascha krodhah parushyameva ajnanancha bhijatasya partha sampadamasurim. Dambha. Dambha means we should not show off to the others that we are in the dharma marga if we are not following the dharma marga. It is kind of showing a false prestige. Darpaha. Darpaha means we should not be arrogant or we should not be proudish for having a lot of wealth or the people behind us or because of our knowledge. Abhimanaha, that means we should not think that we should always be respected by others. This is a durabhimanam. Krodhaha. Krodhaha means getting anger. In Bhagavad Gita, 2nd Adhyayam, Krodhat bhavati sammohat smriti vibhramaha smritibhramshat buddhinashat pranashyati. That means we should not get anger. Anger leads to a lot of negative things. That's why we should try to avoid anger. Parushyam. Parushyam means it is opposite to Mardavam, which we discussed. So we should not be harsh. We should be very soft in our thoughts, speech and action. The last bad quality is Ajnanam. That is ignorance. If we do not have proper knowledge, we would not be able to decide which is truth and which is false, or which is dharma and which is adharma. So this would lead to a lot of problems. That's why we should try to gain knowledge. Now, how can we apply all these things in our day-to-day life? While doing every action, we should always introspect and check whether we are following the divine qualities or evil quality. We should always strive to practice the divine qualities and avoid the evil qualities. If we do that, it would lead to a world with a great peace, which is a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Tat Sat. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.